follow your dreams. And they say, do what you want, and money will come.
Hi, this is Mike Miller. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for watching The Other Side. It's a show I created to bring local talent to your life, and I'm really honored today to have Richard Haskins and Stephanie Holloway. Thank y'all for being here.
Thanks for having us, man.
All right.
It's really cool.
Thank y'all so much.
I was on The Other Side in like 2014, maybe.
Yeah, way back.
Way back in the day. Yeah. I was like bald-headed and skinny. I'm the opposite. Well, I'm still kind of bald, but I'm not wearing a hat.
When did you two first start working together?
Well, we're in the Wee Beasties. She actually started out as our manager. She still does that, but like she also sings and stuff with us too. And, and we've just been doing that for three, 4 years.
3 or 4 years.
Yeah,
You started
yeah.
the Wee Beasties back like in 2010 or?
2000.
No, 2000.
2000.
Our first show was in December of 2000. So actually coming up, it's going to be 21 years that we've been in a band.
Man, that's
Finally
amazing.
legal.
Yeah, finally. Yeah, our band's
We can
drinking
drink.
age now. Yeah, so pretty cool. Yeah, so we started working together, and now we're just playing a lot all the time.
You guys are fresh out of the Houston Punk Fest?
Yes, that was awesome. Actually, that was really cool.
Did a little 3 shows in 3 days, and two different charities were involved.
Yeah. Houston Punk Fest, it was supporting a charity called Punk Rock Saves Lives.
Yeah.
And I think they said they raised more than a couple grand for it. So
That's cool. A lot of bands from Houston?
There was a couple bands from Houston, but there was a lot of bands from like all over the place.
All over the place.
There's a band, Deadweight, that's from San Antonio that we'd played with before. It was kind of a weird thing because there was a bunch of bands that we were supposed to play with, but like COVID had canceled all those shows.
Oh, yeah.
So like Chemo for Emo,
Coming
we
back.
were supposed to play at the racetrack with them, and then there was a band from New Orleans called Bad Moonlander. Those dudes were really cool. It was cool meeting them, hanging out with them. And then BC bands we'd played with them before. There's a lot of bands, like 15, I think. That was pretty all-day thing. It was pretty cool.
And
we were like second to last, so it was.
A Giant Dog is a band you guys have been working with lately.
Yes, that's a great band.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the songs that you'll hear on the first one that we did was a cover of theirs called Disney, and they're awesome.
Yeah, we just played with them at Rubber Gloves on October the 30th, and yeah, it was a true pleasure to be in the midst of musicians and talent that you're like, yeah, that's where we're going there. Yeah, that's cool.
They played there that night
great.
also?
They were headlining, and
Yeah.
there was a band from New Zealand called Libretto Suede in the Motel 6 that was right before us, and so we were sandwiched between these two amazing bands, and so we really had to bring it, and man, we brought it. You know, it was like giant mosh pit, crazy. Rubber Gloves was like turning people away. It was pretty wild, and then just like after getting to play, you know, usually when you get done playing, you know, you're just like you're so tired, you know, you just want to have like a drink and go home, but like. It was awesome just getting to be there as a fan and watch them play. You know? Yeah.
Cosplay, that's a band?
Oh no. I actually just learned that word as well too.
Cosplay.
So it's like it was that ball that we did at Killers, but he asked, he was like, "You want to just down for a cosplay ball?" I was like, "What the? Oh, sure."
Yeah.
You know, we didn't know. It was like evidence when you dress up like a character of some type.
Oh.
But instead of saying a costume party,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean? Because I guess
Short for costume.
it would be specifically like
Yeah.
That was fun at Killers. It was really cool. We actually raised
Knockers for Rockers.
we raised
Rockers for
we raised
Rockers
a
for
good amount of money for that charity too, and that goes for. We don't always do charity gigs, but we always pick something that we really care about, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, my grandmother died of breast cancer. And I'm sure like a lot of people have probably had that close in their lives, so it was meaningful for us to be there and do that.
Beth is really talented.
Yeah, she's really talented. I wish she played more. Her and Shane have the kids. They don't get out as much anymore. But man, yeah, that's a cool band. I like that.
And Gann played there?
No, wait.
Robert
No,
Power.
that night.
That night, no.
That night we had Crooked Bones and Got Trash.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he played
Crooked
with
Bones.
Beth.
No. Okay, so there were two separate events that were for that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
yeah, they did play on that happened in October. That was
At Gloves.
at Rubber Gloves. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He played down there, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a cool. Rubber Gloves is like sorry, Dan's. River Glove's my favorite spot to play in town, but
It's really so much different from the way it used to be.
oh yeah,
With the
dude.
remodel, yeah.
Well, you can fit so many. I mean, you got to think that's probably the biggest venue in town right now as far as capacity. You couldn't put 500 people in Dan's. You know?
No.
I'm trying to think of any. You probably have to like rent out like a hall to like if
Yeah.
you're gonna have more than that.
Or bigger than Harvest House, or
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, for
I would say Harvest House is probably like 350. So yeah, I would say their capacity is higher for sure.
yeah.
Harvest House is cool though, but oddly enough, we're banned from playing there, which
Why-
is weird.
Richard,
Wee
why
Beasties
why
is.
are the Wee Beasties?
The Wee Beasties are
banned?
okay. They tell some story about why we're banned from playing there, but you know what's really funny about it? They said that I urinated off the stage.
That is
That's the story that they tell bookers
Oh.
when they try to book us over there, and which I've done that before, but I haven't done it there. And you know why I've not done it there? Because the Wee Beasties have never played there. We've never played there, and he's got some story about why we can't play there because of what happened when we played there. So that's what hurts. But you know what?
So the beers are cold. We'll go there to support our
Yeah,
friends.
yeah, we go there to support our friends, but
Yeah.
it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
Support our town.
yeah, they're probably too polite company for a band, anyways.
Yeah.
And you had a song on 97.1 last week?
Yeah, and 91.7
And
both.
91.7.
Oh, 91.7.
Yeah, both
Yeah.
of them,
both.
97.1 and 91.7.
That's good.
On the Eagle and KXT.
KXT.
KXT,
Yeah,
yeah.
they've been playing our song "I Wish My Mom Would Smoke Pot with Me." So
That's
Yeah.
great. You
So-
wrote that a long time ago.
I wrote it quite a while back. I wrote it but I wasn't really doing. I hadn't done it with Wee Beasties, and like, it was kind of a shame to just like let this song like sit there, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we started doing it. It's one of those like definitely a crowd pleaser. You know?
I've always thought that would be a hit someday, a big national hit, international
Well,
hit.
let's make it
getting
let's
there.
make
You're
it
ready.
happen,
Yeah,
man.
it's
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
off of our new album that we just released over the summer. It's a 3.5 songs, and it's the whole 7 inches.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we recorded it at Panhandle House, and Lauren Upshaw helped us produce that. And
Yeah.
we had a lot of really fun and cool, talented people. Jenny Mack, who's an accordion player.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very, very talented individual, and she likes to come and hang in one of us things.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she played on there, and Mike Dillon played on our album.
She puked on Paul.
She
on
puked on
stage,
Paul at the Giant Dog show.
that
Paul
show.
who?
Our bass player at that show, we played with a giant dog.
Oh, really?
And it's funny because like this dude's got a hair trigger, and so like I thought he was gonna spew, dude, just from like seeing it. He held it together though.
He
Finished
did.
the song, walked off stage, and
Immediately
immediately
ran
threw
off
up
stage,
everything that he'd been drinking.
Thank you, Jenny.
Yeah, thanks, Jenny. Shout out
Thanks.
to Jenny. But yeah, Jenny's on it. Hale's on it.
Hale
Hale
Baskin.
Oh, really?
Jeffrey
Yeah.
Barnes from Brave Combo's on it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's
Mike
pretty-
Dillon.
Mike Dillon from he had been in Tin Hands and Billy
Uh-huh.
Goat.
Yeah, we just
Oh,
saw him
really?
and Paul
Yeah.
Slavens play with Tin Hands
Yeah.
like, a couple of months ago.
Yeah, it was kind of like a who's who of like a bunch of awesome Denton talent, you know, that was on there.
Yeah.
That's
So,
good,
you
yeah.
know, like everybody's often doing other things, you know. So
And back in the early day, you mixed a lot of other artists.
yeah, I did. I had a Black Bottle recording over on the Square.
Yeah.
I did 2 Brave Combo records. I mean, we had a lot of hip hop in there.
Yeah.
A lot of punk rock. You know, just bands that like a lot of people probably wouldn't know today, but like that were. I mean, anybody who was doing stuff, we were churning it out. Man, we were constantly working over there, and it was really fun to get to work with Brave Combo though, especially because that was like. You rarely get to work with a band that like is going to push you that hard because they've been in the game for 40 years.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, you know, they know exactly what they want. You know, you want to be able to give it to them. So
And you guys have been really busy this year overall,
nonstop.
Non-stop.
So yeah,
especially the last few weeks, I guess.
yeah, for
no,
sure.
well,
The summer
really
was
just
really
the-
busy. Like,
Yeah.
And you know, we're going on tour in March. This upcoming March.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where are you guys going?
Going to the West Coast. We're gonna go through Vegas. Gonna hit LA. It's gonna be cool.
Good. That's a good
And,
idea.
And then right before that, you know, there's South by Southwest, so you know we've got some stuff going on during that too. So.
Really? Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's just really, and we should have another record out too by that point.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
Where are you recording now?
right now we're in pre-production. We're working out at Robert Hokamp. He's got a ranch up north of town.
Really?
And yeah, he's been doing. We've been just
Awesome.
churning it out, you know.
Yeah.
And so we're doing pre-production there. We actually have a drum session scheduled. We're playing the
Writing and
drums.
drums tonight.
Yeah. And then we're doing that. We have a recording session on the 20th over Real Time Audio with Eric Delegard. He
That's
did all the
great.
Bowling for Soup stuff, and
Yeah.
he's got a bunch of stuff to his name. He's a really good guy.
He was in Midlake.
No, he was. I think he worked with them at some point.
Oh,
They have another studio around here too, but I haven't really messed with that too much. That's a good band though.
yeah.
Yeah, from Denton too. So I don't know.
Denton has produced so many great bands. It's just
Oh, it's
amazing.
There's so much going on here. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
We
Yeah.
love it. We love it here. We love everywhere we go. Just to, we're the wee beasties from Denton, Texas,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it
we
just
always
comes
yell
out.
that. We
So
always carry the battle flag.
yeah.
Do you think since COVID that more people are ready to enjoy live entertainment?
I think so. I mean, it's been like it was kind of a slow trickle at first.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where just give them something that they want to see and they'll come. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, of course, a lot of the venues that we play at too encourage you to be vaccinated. Rubber gloves. You can't even get in there unless you show them a vax card. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, or a negative test or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like. So I mean, a lot of the venues have been doing some stuff like that. Just to kind of curtail that. People feel a little bit more safe.
Yeah.
They know at least that they're there with people who were vaccinated, things like that.
Yeah.
It was an interesting process to see the venues starting to reopen back. We
yeah.
Yeah.
picked a show down in at the very beginning when things started getting back open at Main and South Side down in Fort Worth, and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
it was bizarre to play a Wee Beastie show, and everyone had to be seated at their tables.
Yeah,
Like they
it's
had,
weird.
it
So
was
we were not used to that. We're used to people diving off the stage.
crazy,
And,
Like they're
madness,
paying or something.
chaotic.
yeah, so we're used to just it just being nuts and
We're
it
like,
was
"Ah."
weird everybody just sitting and there's this crazy punk show.
So it's been nice to see the evolution, and it is
Yeah.
starting to come back, and we are getting our claws, if you will, back into Austin, back into all these places that right before it all shut down. So
Yeah.
it does feel, at least from our end. I mean, we're already booking out April and May of next year, so
Oh, really?
Yeah.
we
That's
feel
great.
like the
Yeah.
venues are feeling confident. The crowd is
Yeah.
feeling confident, and it's
Because people
Takes a village.
Well, yeah, people are getting smarter, and getting more people are getting vaccinated and things like that.
Yeah.
Which is, and even the boosters come out and stuff like that too. So
Yeah.
it's been getting a lot better. But yeah, for a while there, it was really weird.
It was.
Very
yeah.
strange.
That was
Because we
a
were playing
strange-
stuff during COVID too, but it'd have to be I remember on my birthday, like last year, we played at Gloves, but it was outside,
Yeah.
and you had to stay in your car. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
really?
Yeah, it was a trip.
yeah.
Yeah, it was it was weird playing what do you, instead of clapping, you honk? What do you do? You know what I mean?
Like the old drive-in movie.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
And actually, we showed a movie. We showed Friday the 13th Part 6,
Oh, really?
which is one of my personal favorites.
Yeah.
Alice Cooper does the soundtrack on that one.
You guys ever think about making a movie or?
It's funny you should say that. We've thought about that a lot. We want to do all kinds of stuff. We got calendar coming up. We got all kinds of stuff coming up. And
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be fun to do just a cheesy. Remember when Kiss in the 70s did their Halloween special, and it was they were in this haunted amusement park. It was really terrible because they're Kiss, and Ace Frehley, I'm pretty sure, was super drunk the entire time they were doing it. But but I want to do some goofy shit goofy stuff like that.
I always liked their songs. I thought they had some really clever songs.
Oh yeah, you pulled the trigger of my love gun. Come on.
What's a love gun?
I actually had that on vinyl. It came with a cardboard cut and fold love gun that would fire
Really?
Yeah, it would fire rubber bands off of it.
That's awesome.
They were merchandising.
Oh, yeah,
experts.
dude, they're
Man,
smart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
there
that-
still are.
They had everything from Kiss condoms to Kiss coffins.
Yeah.
The way
Like
they
little
see it, they'll
army
catch you
men
either coming or
something,
going.
Kiss characters.
Yeah, they need to make a Kiss landfill to put all that stuff in. Yeah.
And you guys have been playing in a lot of clubs around the DFW area.
A lot around DFW. We've been going down
Pantera,
to, oh yeah.
Dr. Jekyll's. Or,
We've been going down to Austin too a lot. We're going down to Austin in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
yeah.
And we just came back from Houston, and as long as you
Oklahoma
can
City,
keep,
Tulsa.
Oklahoma City, Tulsa.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Regionally, we've been doing a lot of that, and that's we're trying to. You kind of got to stay on top of that though too,
Oh, yeah.
because
Book
when
it
people
way
don't forget
out.
about you,
Yeah.
and you keep coming back, and it's always a crowd. You know what I mean? And the
Yeah.
crowds get bigger every time you come back too.
That's
So
excellent.
yeah.
Yeah.
Every show is an investment. So just you gotta make that effort. We're the hardest working punk band on the planet. I mean, or at least in these parts, I don't know.
It's all the time.
Well, you
It's
bring a lot
fun.
of experience in. You've got songs and all that.
Oh yeah, we're constantly churning them out. Well, we have 8 or 9 songs ready to go for the new record, like already, and I mean we've only been working on it like a few weeks, so
Yeah.
it's just keeping that repetition, rehearsal, play,
Momentum,
write,
yeah.
do a show, record a part, make
Yeah.
a poster.
We're really lucky.
She's been staying on us with all the art and stuff, man.
Oh, yeah.
People who like dig our art and stuff, she's been churning it out, and she's a
That's a
graphic
good
designer,
idea,
too.
yeah.
So it's,
People like art, something they can have, keep.
Yeah, all the show posters and the promotions, and we just have such a gnarly team of musicians that formatively that we create what is the Wee Beasties, and
Yeah.
we have, this guy is, as the ringleader of this circus.
yeah,
and
we're
it
not,
all
we're not really
just-
like
and
a
it all
band, we're a
fits.
gang, man.
We are a gang. We are, and we're family, and we love each other.
Yeah, it's
so
awesome.
That's
And,
important.
and it's
yeah.
important because we spend so much time with each other, and
Yeah.
I think that it really does
Well, yeah, I mean,
translate.
it's like a family. Like
It's
when
a
we rehearse,
translate, yeah.
rehearse over at her place a lot, and she'll cook us all this giant vegetarian meal.
That's
You know,
good,
like
yeah.
All the
half the time
foods.
it's like the only vegetables we get like during the week. You know,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
awesome. It's just I love the whole cruise.
Yeah, everyone brings in such great, strong talents. I mean, Robert Hokamp coming back from LA was a huge thing, to get back into, of course he plays with Brave Combo as well. But
Yeah.
he's so musically talented, and so between the writing sessions between him and Richard, and yeah, this new the next album is just going to be just a complete banger. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
going to be gnarly. Yeah,
That's good that you're doing that, for sure.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I appreciate y'all coming on the show today very
I
much.
appreciated you having us, man. This is
Yeah,
awesome.
we
I know we
love
could
it.
talk for another
We-
hour.
I don't want
but-
to stick around at work all day today.
Yeah, yeah, this is way funner. No, but we love Denton. We always
Yeah.
try to put the best foot forward, and it's really cool and really gnarly to keep the Denton music, art, our community on the map.
Yeah.
For sure.
We go to places
Next
and
time we
people
come
are.
back, we'll bring the full band, man.
Yeah.
It's funny. We'll go to places and people are like, "Oh, you're from Denton."
Yeah.
Oh. So.
Thanks
we're
for having
doing
us,
it.
Mike.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank y'all
Mike.
so
we really
much.
appreciate it.
And thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it, and be checking them out during the next year and see what they're all up to, and have a great day.
All right, we just played with this band on Halloween. This is a cover of a band called A Giant Dog. They're from Austin, Texas, and we love them. You've been hanging out with somebody around town. I will find out. Some people that I know are gonna track him down and run him out. Between you and me, I see you in my dreams. You seem so sweet. Tomorrow's just the same. You smile and ask my name each time we meet. That time after the show, I let you bum the smoke, put it to your lips, then my heart explodes. I think we get along. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. I thought about it for so long. I've been hanging out with this treasure I found. Your red lipstick. You dropped it in my car the night I drove you home. You were so sick. I bought a little dress that suits your attitude. Someday it's yours. It keeps me company, my little fantasy behind closed doors. That time after the show, I let you bum the smoke, you put it to your lips, then my heart explodes. I think we get along. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. I thought about it for so long. tell me that I'm wrong. I thought about it for so long. I thought about it for so long. I thought about it for so long. This is one from our band, the Wee Beasties. This is called I Wish My Mom Would Smoke Pot With Me. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. Hey, I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. Come on, Mom, just give it a try. Things will be better when you and me are high. You won't judge me and you'll put your feelings aside. And I promise you that you might like it. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. Come on, Mom, just give it a chance. Don't you know that it's only plants? Which means God put them here like He did you and me, you and me. If that's what you believe. We'll load a bowl up and we'll sit down and discuss the social commentary in the movie Terminator. And every time you cough, I'll laugh and slap your back as Black Sabbath plays Iron Man on the turntable. Oh, can't you see how much better both our lives could be? I'll teach you to roll a blunt, 'cause you taught me how to read. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. Hey, I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. Hey, I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. This is the last one. This is called Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane, sorrow reigns blue. Sarah Jane, sorrow reigns blue. There was something like a wall between us that stopped you from going down on my penis. Most of love has passed and awaits your response. Was I just a medium in your seance? I had to shut off all my feelings towards you, 'cause I'm not the one that rewards you. I'll be with other women and you'll be with other men. It won't stop me from wondering what might have been. Sarah Jane, sorrow reigns blue. Sarah Jane, sorrow reigns blue. Sarah Jane, sorrow reigns blue. You didn't love me the way I love you.
And they tell me, follow your dreams. And they say, do what you want, and money will come.